All right, we live. Let's go.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's yours truly, Mr. T Love. T Love Talks. Back another week. Talk about this bullshit. What's up, y'all? End of the year show. Bugs going around, scratchy throats, broke bank accounts. Santa got in that ass, didn't he?
Sure did.
Hey man, we happy out here. End of the year show, episode 29. And I thought it would be perfect to end the year off show talking about all the weird shit that is happening in your life. All the weird people that are walking around you every day. Not me, because I don't fuck with weirdos. But it's sure a lot of them out there. And we're gonna talk about it tonight. T Love Talks, episode 29. Constantine, how you feel? Well, I already know how you feeling, but you could tell the people how you feeling.
Man, I got a little scratchy throat, but we getting through it. I got most of I'm about 85%, so 15% is in my throat and it's coming out as we speak. Been doing teas, Mucinex, and different throat drops and combinations and
Well, you ain't got a hold of no bad coochie, Devin. That's
uh,
what they used to call it back in the day. You ain't
had a fucking
you
around
ain't-
went out there and that Friday it was like 15, 16 degrees. I had to go out there still.
fuck no.
Know what I'm saying? Had to hit them jaws, man. I believe, they hit the throat that Friday and shit.
That's way too cold. All right, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Episode 29. Why is it so many weirdos? Why are modern people so weird? We're gonna talk about it tonight, y'all. Episode 29, end of the year show. Let's go ahead and get into this little pussy ass intro. And then we finna get the show popping, dog. So go ahead and grab that cheap ass vodka that you enjoy drinking. Oh man, I got a cheap ass vodka store too. And them bap ass trees that you love to smoke. Right after this damn intro, we're gonna get into it. Yours truly, Miss T Love. T Love Talks. Black Card Team in the building. Co-host. Let's get to work here tonight, nigga. Let's do this. Hey man, say Mike man, go ahead and grab that cheap ass vodka you got on the counter in them bap ass trees, man. You already know what time it is. We about to watch T Love Talk. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, fellas. Black Constantine. T Love Talk. Jizzle. T Love Talk. Prince. Big Eye. T Love Talk. T-Love Talk. Fat man. T-Love Talk. Baker. Ball. You are now listening to the sounds of the one and only T-Love Talk.
Come on in the yard, trick or treat.
With your ugly ass.
We do have several topics.
All right, bring y'all weird ass back into the podcast. I just want to make sure my vocals. Hold up.
Yeah, I see you tag me in there. Facebook, quit hating, man. Y'all need to let us be tagged in together. It's affecting the algorithm and as far as I want to get that out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people see his stuff and then my people it's like we're separated now. So
They
I don't
trying
know.
to separate us. They don't want the black man to be together. It's too much power.
So they
When we
trying to
get
get
together.
what they trying to do is get two incomes. I mean, I think you gave him a dub or something maybe for one episode. I think that's when it happened. You start monetizing. When you did that maybe 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago.
Right.
That's when it happened. I think they did that in efforts of them trying to get two guys to pay them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So how the year, man? How the year so far? Shit, we finna go into a new paradigm shift.
Well, as we know, I mean, as far as the reality, it's a new year for them. But as we know, a real new year, you can't have a real new year with cold weather. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't represent a new year. That's a European New Year. That's why I don't celebrate no holidays. That's why I have things going on because it started with Christmas and those sort of things. But the real New Year for me is April 1st. So that's the ancient New Year. So this is just
Right,
another
spring, right? When shit start growing and shit, right?
at a peak of that when you can't have nothing new when everything is dead outside. You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't make any sense. And me going with our ancestors' holidays and what I'm doing is still recreating. I'm creating this new content. I'm recreating, things and putting it out there in the universe. So therefore, I get blessings in return because I go against the grain. So
Facts, factual. But I didn't expect you to go that deep, but I like the fact that you did because a lot of people aren't aware of that, and we pretty much just go with whatever we're taught. Hence, people being so weird. Like the whole world is out of fucking sync. Like you got 30, 34-year-old grandmothers out here. Like this shit. Yeah.
coming up,
Yeah, I met this little chick one time, man. She was 34. She had grandkids, man. Crazy.
He was coming up, a grandmother who was 55 plus. That was in the 80s, early 90s. Grandma, 55 plus. Now she's 30. So
yeah. Hey, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Matter of fact, shit, I need to hit up Big Dog. Let him know we going live. Cause apparently, yeah, like you said, bro, a lot of people ain't been getting the alerts. Let me just text him, let him know
people ain't getting alerts our ends, and people are just stumbling with the popularity we've been having. Facebook has been on their shit. And like you said, again, they're in efforts of them trying to get money from each. So I don't think that started happening until you started donating. So
yeah, marketing the page, yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna talk tonight. Episode 29. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna jump right into the show. You seen the thumbnail. I felt like that couple, Blueface and Chrissy Rock. I think that's her name. Yeah, the girl on Rocks. Yeah.
Oh, Blueface's girlfriend.
Yeah. That's how you know her. You know what I'm saying? Blueface's girlfriend. Blueface's crazy girlfriend. So I used the thumbnail with those two imbeciles, for lack of a better word, to talk about this topic tonight. Why are modern people so fucking weird, man? We're gonna matter of fact, I got a clip with that crazy ass. We'll start off with that and we'll talk about it with y'all. I gotta find this shit. That's all right. Y'all ain't doing shit. Sit back, relax.
More easily bored in relationships, men or women?
Side chick killed by her sugar daddy.
All right, that was my fault. Here you go. Run this shit.
All right.
People so damn weird.
So you feel me? I was asleep. Feel me? The regular crib. While I'm asleep, she on her phone the whole time though. Like, what's she doing up? Feel me? Every time I wake up, you feel me? Wipe my eye, look over, bitch on the phone, like. So I'm like, whatever. I'm play it smooth like a real crypto.
Why is you popping your shit like that?
I'm getting to the story
Daddy,
though.
no. You.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to the good part. All right. Come on. So I'm like, all right, schoolyard. You feel me? Fuck it.
What?
So boom,
What?
I finally wake up out my sleep. You feel me? Check my little Palm Pilot. Bro, I can't tell the story. I'm not even saying nothing
really...
weird. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. I hope.
It's some real crip shit going on right now. Hold on.
Look,
it's some real crip shit going on right now. Hold on. What?
Okay.
Damn.
That's all right. I'm gonna bleed you when you get to the car.
All right.
Go ahead.
So boom, I check my little Palm Pilot. Boop. You feel me? What do I see? You feel me? While I'm checking my Palm Pilot, you feel me? We land opposite directions. So my phone on her head and her phone on my head. That's how you know we ain't shit. We laying in the bed together texting. Not texting, but we looking at our phones like
Babe!
All right, cuz. What? I ain't saying nothing bad, so chill. So boom, we looking like that.
Chill.
So
Oh my God.
I'm looking at my phone. She got her phone on the goddamn camera phone. She not even looking at her phone. She got her phone with the fucking camera, looking at what I'm looking at on my phone. Like on some just like. So you not even on. You not even on your phone for real. You like playing.
End of the story because end of the story.
Okay. So I guess
end of the story. You guess what? Don't say I guess shit. Say what it is.
She probably seen something.
No, she
that she thought she seen.
That
she seen. But
bro.
All right. I mean, this ain't nothing bad.
Bro, you're being a clown.
All right, tell your side of the story.
Fuck your side of the story.
Tell your side.
Fuck my side of the story.
All right, fuck the story.
Do you want to be with me or not? That's
we together. We rocking.
Are you listening?
Yeah, we rocking.
I don't like sharing. Like, what do you mean?
All right.
You playing? Hello.
Okay. You're getting deep into details now.
You heard what he said at the end. You getting deep into detail. That sounds like that Will and Jada, like a young version of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they might not necessarily swing, but you could tell she still be getting bust down by the dude. You see what I'm saying? You see, like he said that shit at the very end. Like, you want to.
I gotta say, like, you gotta realize, like, this when you know my shit fucked up. You got this going on. You know, you a popular guy. Like, why is you with something like that? You know, like, you know, her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you not even trying to buy your girl no teeth. Like, you know,
you seen the teeth she got, right? It's a picture of him on the teeth. She got a pop in with his picture on it. Instead of getting the damn teeth drilled back in her damn head, knowing the man got enough money to do a root canal or whatever the shit is, implant. They just a prime example, dog, of how fucking weird people are, dog. It's like this is like normal relationships for the young folks, man. I feel bad for y'all, man.
That's why it's like everybody say, okay, you want you a young girl, but you really don't. I mean, you want one to maybe for fun, to have fun with, but to try to have a relationship with you, you're gonna go through that. And you know, these guys have pretty much took the role of a female, of a beta female, and then
there's levels to it, because I mean, you got young hood rats, and then you probably got young chicks that's been raised right. I mean,
yeah,
well, yeah, I take that back.
The country, what the internet has done to Alabama and Florida and Georgia, dog. Like, these small towns, and I have to hear stories. You can pull up to eat gatherings and stuff and be accepted, and just meet a woman like that and just okay, you know.
Right.
So they so ratchet now. You got all these women down there, you know what I'm saying, with flooded cakes and everything. Before you could go to the country, it was like I could, you know, just say 10 years ago, I could say, okay, I can go to the country or find me a country girl. She's gonna be different, but
Right, because it seemed like the masculine energy has taken over the
period.
majority of women, like in the new world, the modern world. So I think that trickles through like all the states. It don't matter where you at. If you in, you know, but
Waycross, nigga, Waycross, Georgia.
yeah, you liable to be. If you're a female, you liable to be. If you ain't sucking pussy, then you probably, very, very aggressive when it comes to men.
And it seems like the more, the lighter the skin, the more aggressive, or you know what I'm saying? It's like the prettiest
light
she is.
skin effect.
Yeah, like her, like she's like she's like a light-skinned bulldog, and you see how aggressive she is. She reminds me of a female pit or a female bulldog. Like
Right, red nose.
She's
Those used to be popular back in the day, though. They ain't as popular no more.
No, because shit, they not breeding like that. But shit, the energy has moved to the women. They the new red nose.
That's what I was talking about. Hey, man.
So yeah, it's messed up out here, man. Because like, what could you do? I'm not gonna have no woman smacking me all on my face. I can't even talk. Like, what kind of shit is that, man? And then, like I say, like, what are you even doing with something like that? Like, guys in our day and age, we would discard
like that. You rebuke a bitch like that. That's what you do.
You wouldn't even be allowed to be on camera.
Right.
You're not even worthy. Like,
I can't hold you up in the air. I can't hold you nowhere but late night after 12 o'clock in the tent. You know what I'm saying? Behind them tents. I can hold you up right there, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Now niggas is holding up bottom feeder bitches, holding their ass up, raising them up high like they queens and shit, like putting them on pedestals and getting slapped in the face, man. People weird, dog.
That girl is a $60 bust down on list crawlers in Gwinnett somewhere, dog. Like she's busting it down for $60 to $80. You know what I'm saying? That's what she put on and wife that, dog. Like she has no, attractive traits. All the women he can have, you want to keep one that when you was just broke and you kept her. But what is she bringing to the table? I can see if she doing something, dog. Like every time.
Well, this is the whole thing. She's supposed to be an athlete. She was supposed to be an athlete, like a gymnast or whatever. So I don't know if it was like, I don't know how much older he is over the young lady, but like maybe it was a situation where she was like a freshman or something, and he was like a senior, and they was talking back then. I don't know. I don't even know their backstory. I just know that them motherfuckers is silly as hell and weird as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even with you made a great point about just slapping each other in the face. Even with that, that's just weirdo culture, man. When did black people start doing that? When did men start being rag dolls for women? Like, when did this start? I'm confused. I don't recall growing up women being aggressive like that. When you were alone with the woman or a girl, it was more of a fun, intimate, situation. Not all of that aggressive, masculine, bullshit going on. So
yeah, I mean, we might have pillow fought after, we had sex afterward, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Still like feminine, like a feminine nature from her, and I wasn't trying to kill her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga, you just said some different world shit. That nigga said pillow fights.
I mean, we would do some shit like that. Like that was like the furthest it would go, and that was like
right.
I'm talking back in the 90s, my nigga.
Yeah.
So they don't even enjoy it like that. They're fighting and all that type shit.
Hey man, I got another clip, man. Why are people so weird? End of the year show, T Love Talks. Y'all already know what to do. Subscribe to the YouTube with y'all look there. Let's get into some more of these clips.
All that shit he just bought is fake. Fake. You know why he really mad right now? You know why he mad? Because he had a $9,000 furniture bill that Rooms To Go took out his bank account. So now he's mad. Now he's on the internet saying, she took $30K from me. I didn't take $30K from you. You should have enough money after talking about me these past 3 months. You're mad because they charge you $9,000 when you done had this furniture for a whole year and you ain't paid this shit off? Yeah, she got more money than me. I got more money than you? You mad because I elevated and you're not? You're mad because your music's still shitty and it's not? You mad because Drop It Low ain't going no fucking where? You mad because you got to pay people to dance to your shits? You mad? You mad? You mad? I'm going to give you something to be mad about. You mad? Spotify music listens to 15,000 people. What the fuck is that? You paying for it to be on the radio. It ain't going nowhere. Still not viral. Still not viral. Still not doing shit. Music still fucking suck ass. Drop It Low ain't hitting on shit. None of your music is hitting on shit. You ain't shit. Will never be shit. More receipts. Let's go. Tired of you fucking with me.
These niggas be having, you know what I'm saying, having women be having access to their accounts and shit, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing, nah, this is a woman that making money. You can tell she's making money doing what she doing, I guess. He trying to do his music thing. So the moment he got mad, you know, all that money, I don't know what happened, 9,000 came out of his account. Sound like she put his account information there, you know what I'm saying, so it could get paid. That's what it sounds like. She's not telling the real story. Like, it sounds like to me that she had his account information and she gave it the Rooms To Go, and it hit his account unexpectedly. Now he in the hole, and that's a lot of fucking money. Like 9,000 at one time, shit. So you know, now you gonna go on TikTok and make him look like the bad man. Stop it.
Why are people so fucking weird? Why are people telling all of their business on social media?
That's the new norm, bro.
This shit is weird, dog. It's like, I really don't need to know that he peed in the bed. God damn, bitch, you telling all the man business. You been fucking with the nigga for however long. You done had a baby with the dude. The dude accepted you. You already had like 3 kids before you met the dude. And now you want to air all the man business out in the street. Like, come on, man. The only thing that he aired out was the actual shit that was occurring when the bitch was acting like she was on some kind of cocaine or something. These bitches, wow, man, they weird, dog. Like, it's almost like the prettier the chick is, the weirder she is. Like, and even all the way trickle all the way down to the ugly ducklings, to the ugly hoes.
Now she's now that's something that, you know, you will see at the edge of Jim's place and you ain't got nothing else going. She one of the ones that you will see at the edge of Jim's place.
Right. Bust down. Last minute, fourth quarter, put the foes up.
Yeah, what I mean by the edge is like, okay, nothing else is popping off for me. You at the edge, so I'm catching you on the edge on the way out. You at the edge of the bar, you know what I'm saying? You getting edged on, and that's a side piece. And you got all that damn, like you melted down 10 sweet potato pies and put it on your face. God damn, I'm tired of this. I can't be going through this.
The cat lady, the modern day cat lady is what it is.
Yeah, I can't, man. You got these women, you know, school ass bitches,
some
man.
Cats. That's what I need to do. I need to pull some pictures of some cats and do some collages with some of these girls next to these cats.
Right. What you can do before and after, dog, like how they look for real.
Yeah, we did that one episode.
Yeah, like I told you, what's her name? You put her out there, man. That damn banana gorilla. She, you know, damn.
Man, my baby cousin for the holiday, we was at bruh house. She like, cuz, let's take a picture. She put the picture up. Nigga, I looked like I was 12 years old in the picture. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And she pretty, she young, you know what I'm saying? But they add the filter on there. So it's like, but when I looked at myself, I was like, damn, nigga, you look like you 12, nigga, with a mustache and a little goatee down there.
Yeah.
That shit, dog. shit is weird, bro. Having your business all over social media is super weird. Like, first of all, when you expose that shit, like that shit is out there forever. Is no taking back. So, and this is what I learned about relationships. You have rough patches, you go through ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you know, you look at your life, some of these bitches, they know they can't do no better. She knows she can't get nobody better than that dude. She got four babies from 2-3 different dudes. It ain't gonna happen for her.
Right.
She kind of cute with the makeup on. You take all that shit off, bust down. A little bit of hair about this high. It's okay. It's okay if she was rocking it natural, but you know that's
you don't want to see her with all that stuff off.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, dog, like, keep your fucking business off of the internet. You know, it's like, okay, show the good shit, because that's what most of y'all do anyway. Y'all just show the good shit. You'll never show the bad shit. I mean, it just, you don't do it.
See, you're doing this. You're mad at this man because the man threatened to take you to court. You know, and gave them people his information. I'm pretty sure, like, okay, he got the furniture for you. So instead of you keeping it on the account I'm supposed to keep it on, you went and gave them people this dude information. So now you mad at him because he's coming at you aggressively. You know, tell the truth. See, that's what happens when you're 40-something years old. Motherfucker tell you, you know, just the subject and you can get the predicate. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker,
Real talk, man.
You can motherfucking figure shit out. You just wise with these, you know, these ghetto flutter cakes here. You can see through it. Now you got your little job, and see what I'm saying? The key point is, and we all been through this with our exes, y'all get them jobs. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to get them jobs. You want to keep
your bubbling up a little bit. Right. Start smelling themselves, like the old folks used to say. Oh, you smelling yourself now. You starting to make a little paper, huh? You got your little Section 8. You got your little stamps. You got your little tax return. Start to pay yourself a little bit, ain't you?
Job making over 45,000. That's what I think she got the case of that. She got that. She want to put him on. You know what I'm saying? She got her little job now.
That shit weird, dog.
So now she want to pay for the furniture and shit that you sent about over a year. So
right.
You paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Now he got to pay for it.
Oh, he paying for it. He paying for it all. He paying for the disrespect. He paying for everything. Who we got in the chat? Big Ivan in the house says, fellas, what it do, big dog? Represent. Who else we got in the chat? Tiana.
Who is that?
But she needs to understand that she's making herself look equally as dumb. Exactly. Like, that's the first rule in the art of war. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always keep the hidden hand. By you doing that, shit, that makes you appear to be the good person. A lot of people don't understand that shit because motherfuckers just want to talk their shit. You don't get that shit, like, for real. So I feel you on that, Tiana. What else Tiana said? All right, now, y'all stop sending the paragraph now. She said that is the furthest thing from weird. It's very normal. People just lack shame. We need to stop using words in the wrong context, changing modern words and changing them to urban colloquialism. She making me use extra syllables here is what's weird. Yeah, that's weird too, but society's culture is weird.
Right.
Society's culture is a human being with a hairy face. Let's not sugarcoat this shit. Society's weirdness is equivalent to having 7 fingers on this hand right here. Let's just be honest about it. Relationships, everything about them. Look at the example of the Blueface. Women slapping dudes all in the face. He done already knocked her teeth out.
He did that?
Yeah, he did that. They got in a fight. That's why she replaced it with his picture. People are
these young folks now. You get into a fight with a woman, it's like Now you accepted that. Now he's the woman in the relationship. Clearly. So
What else Tiana said? Tiana said because the bad stuff supposedly stays in your house.
man.
I mean, it was a time. It was a time. We all remember that time. Because guess what? We all, for the most part, had very good grandparents. If you grew up around good grandparents, they were just good people. Was life perfect? No, life wasn't perfect. Granted, it was no social media back there, but at the same time, everybody's household didn't know about it. That would have been the equivalent to social media back in the day. You getting on the phone, girl, you heard about old boy Ada? You know he got some outside babies, girl. You girl, did you hear that was social media back then? Or you get on your horse and you ride over to the neighbor house. You just trot over there. You spill the gossip. The gossip. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get into some more of these clips. We're gonna talk about it tonight. 2022 end of the year show. T Love Talks, episode 29. Why are modern people so damn weird? Let's take a look at some more of these clips, y'all.
More easily bored in relationships, men or women?
Women.
If women are more easily bored, why are they more likely to want marriage and commitment?
Status.
If women are strong and independent and don't need no man, why does the pressure of marriage and commitment typically come from women?
They're liars.
Now, there's a thing I want to say about this now, and it's just reality, and it's a harsh reality, right? That's what this
Right.
is. The darker the woman, the more truth she is. The lighter the woman, the more bullshit. And that's just an example.
I didn't know where you was going with that.
I mean, that's just what it is. It's just a harsh reality, dog. And it's also
damn.
as far as the physical attraction too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one phase, and then you got another phase where the less attractive a woman is, the better her personality is nowadays versus an attractive woman. So it's like,
well, see, the game done changed now because again,
so now but still you do have not to say the unattractive woman. Then you got another phase where unattractive women thinking they the shit. You know what I'm saying? They get on the lines like that one there.
Okay, you said it.
You got a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of different groups of shit.
It's just weird to visualize a person a certain way, but like when you actually go and see that person, like they like 4 shades darker, like you figure out all the filters they've been using is the light skin filters. You know they got light skin filters.
Oh shit!
You can if you black, you can get light skin. It's simple as that.
Right.
Hey, bitch.
That's what Sam.
Hey, if you wanna cut your waist down a little bit, they got filters for that shit.
Man,
You wanna make your face a little bit skinnier, they got it.
Yep.
I'm just saying, dog.
Yep.
Shit, crazy. But to go on to her, like that clip, I just want to throw that clip in there because that was, you could tell that woman was speaking from a place where she was completely honest. It was a white, guy asking the questions. Wasn't no niggas around, wasn't no bitches around. She was like, shit, let me answer these questions honestly. And she gave some honest answers, some very truthful answers. It is weird to be in a household with somebody that's always lying. That's not good. Like, yeah, we're gonna call it what it is. It's definitely weird. Let's get into some more of these clips. Episode 29. Y'all already know what it is. Hit the motherfucking like button, nigga. Hold up. What Tiana said. Tiana got some comments. Hold up.
Damn,
She said it originally came out in a fight. It got knocked out on the table. Oh yeah. See, she ain't got no business fighting no grown ass man. Back to this Blueface situation. She ain't no woman got no business fighting no grown man. I advise you to either take the licks and shut the hell up, or call the authorities if you must, which I would never say call the authorities on a brother. Authorities, that could be your daddy or your brother or your uncle or, something like that. But come on, man. Come on. The ratchetness is weird. That's heavy. The ratchetness is weird. You got people like this walking around, Constantine. People think that shit. You got motherfuckers like this walking around.
Right.
Society is weird. I'm sure this is her. This is how she go picks her child up from daycare. This is what I mean when I say weird. It's people in general. Let's watch some more of these clips. Let's get into this.
You needing assistance, because this is the thing. Even before we get to the part about what niggas supposed to give y'all help, y'all get help on y'all part. If we talk about a kid and we talk about splitting some shit down the middle, right? Let's say some shit for this kid totals $500 for the month. The care for this child totals $500 for the month, right? We gonna bust this bitch $250, right? And I break this down in my book. So for those y'all that got my book off of Amazon, there's a part in there called Rooms and Tables, where I tell you to describe your room and table, your life, and what's going on in your world. If me and you got a kid, and it costs $500 for the month to support this kid, if I'm your baby daddy, and I gotta go get my $250 off of either selling dope, robbing, working a regular job, wherever, but I actually got to go work for it. My $250 worth more than your $250 if your $250 broke down in $50 from food stamps that was free, $50 from government assistance that was free, the housing part of $100, you got that for $12 because they let you get in there because you qualify because you don't work. Your $250 ain't my $250, bitch. And I know y'all mamas told y'all the $250 is the same. It's not the same, my G. It's not the same, sis. And I'm telling y'all this as a bitch that I don't get a free nothing and don't want a free nothing, because I understand where it come from. When you wake up and my bank account gonna say $0 unless I change it. Yours just require you to wait on a certain date. We on two different levels. It don't make you less valuable than me as a man or a woman. But what it do make is your ass on a lower level because you getting help with the fucking basics that bitch I'm running through life earning. Y'all hoes sit up, you get all this help, and then you sell out to a nigga that gotta go get it from the muscle. And
that's crazy.
Tiana says absolutely right. I love her. Yeah, when I first seen her, I was like, damn, she got a strong ass voice. I was ready to start fucking with her, but when I started listening to what she was saying, I was like, you know what? She actually is making a pretty good point. And I think that's one of those subjects where women can talk about it, but when men talk about it, it's a little touchy, you know what I mean? Because apparently they feel like you don't have a right to speak on what the fuck your hard-earned money go to. They think that shit shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be talking about that. But I will say it's weird to live in a life where you procreate with someone, you plan on having something longevity, and you know what happened most of the time? The woman, she want to control the dude. She knew he had a couple of hoes on the side. She was the number one though. That's another thing we got to talk about. Y'all be real weird when it comes to knowing y'all positions. Niggas don't talk about this shit. Bitch, you know you number one. I just go skeet off of her if it died there. See, they won't say that though. It's you getting all the wifey privileges. All she getting is dick in the throat. That's it. And I think once men start being more honest about this situation, understanding that one woman will more than likely not satisfy your needs and your desires as a man. You must have a concubine at some point. You must. I know I'm laughing in my voice right now, but I'm dead ass serious. A lot of men should understand this. Before you get a relationship, tell your girl you might have an outside bitch if she start tripping. Just let her know that shit. I'm just saying, because clearly not enough men are being honest with their women. You want to speak on that as far as the child support situation, Constantine? Like what she said, where a man's 250 is not really a woman's 250 because most of her 250 is coming from government assistance. It's one of them topics. You want to touch it?
Well, you think she's saying that is her 250 is easier to get or harder to get?
She's saying that the woman's 250 is easier to obtain because she's getting it from the government ultimately.
So why was she screaming like that?
Because she got brothers who was put on child support. She love her brothers. You could tell she got that auntie soul. She been talking like that since she was 3 years old. She had that strong ass raspy voice. Some women just, and I will say that about some women just, they come with auntie voices. They come with those real strong black women voices. I must say that, because not all women with strong voices are masculine. But in her case, she did look like, you know, she had a nice two-piece on her. I'm going to just be honest with you. She did look like she had a nice two-piece on her. I'm just saying. Yeah, what Tayana said. Tayana said, nah, I'm the only or none. Women need to stop thinking being number one is winning. Yeah, because again, Tiana, if you in the house, he put the down payment on your car, you know, he went and bought you the Gucci purse. Like, that bitch ain't getting all of that. I promise you, all she getting is throat service. That's all she's getting. She's providing throat service. So women need to start understanding that. That's just not fair, Tiana, to think that your man should not have something on the side. That's just unreasonable. Yeah. I'm just saying. That's just
the thing is, you have, I mean, in American society, women are not going to do that, and that's why they want to have their thing on the side. But it's like we're two different species, and that's what they don't want to accept.
But you know what I heard, Constantine? I didn't mean to cut you off now, but I heard that some men don't want to give their wives the Savage Pack because they hold their wives up to this dainty, you know, pristine, my queen. You know, they like to make love to their wife. But little do you know, little Ray, he already beat that thing out the box. You know what I'm saying? He hit it outside. She was standing on some rocks. Some ants was biting her. She was saying, fuck me harder, daddy. See, you playboy, you want to do the slow motion shit. That's why she don't fuck with you like that. You got to give your girl at home the Savage Pack. Shout out to Dr. B.O. You got to give her the Savage Pack. What they saying in the chat, man? Why people so damn weird? Why people so weird? Tiana said, hell nah, she ain't sharing her dick. She ain't sharing her dick. She said, then I need to be number two.
That's the thing.
Why do y'all think like that, though?
Totally different. They try to do the same thing we do.
Why do y'all think like that?
Because you got to realize, man, this is the one thing you can see. Now, much as we have sex, it's not going to make our situation smaller, or it's not going to get worn out. See what I'm saying? If a man has a high sex drive. But a woman, when she get her thing beat out, and she can't do that, so you can't have a man and get your thing beat out because it ain't going to be the same. So with the sexual parts that we have, they're two different entities, two different outcomes. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why they can't do that. Because, you know, your vagina is made for one at a time. a man could, in creation, a man could have multiple wives as long as he can sustain those wives. And even in the animal kingdom, women accept that. See what I'm saying? To say if a lion comes in, right, he can have multiple situations and it's acceptable.
Facts.
Multiple women. He will even come, to the point where he would get rid of the other kids and just keep the girls. That's how deep it is. They'll come in other prides and push the other ones away. If they don't come,
Right.
Even if the sons are there or whatever, they'll push them away or eat them, one or the other. Then they'll keep all the women. See what I'm saying? And it's based off of his, his aggressiveness, the much women he can have as a lion.
Right, right.
That's based off of his physicalities or whatever. So that creation show you women out now. You don't see a lioness out there with two different lions. You never
gonna happen.
It's out there in the animal kingdom with two different lions at a time. One lion is going to slaughter the other one, and it doesn't work like that.
Facts.
She's gonna have you're gonna see the lion. There's gonna be cubs there, but I'm not no grown ass lion there. So I mean, creation to show even in the gorilla kingdom, you don't see that. You don't even hardly see the women at all in the gorilla kingdom. Period. They just in there chilling. He out there doing what he doing. So it's like it doesn't make any sense. So you can't have a number two. You can. Far as you can if you're going to be single, but far as you be in a relationship, it just don't work like that due to creation.
But see, this is the problem with number twos. Most women have been the number two. Ooh. Knowingly have been the number two. Let me address what Tiana said. She said sex doesn't have anything to do when she's losing interest in her man. She may need spice to keep her loving you. Bullshit. Listen to me. If you ain't dropping it in her drawer, she gonna be going down on the wall. I tried to come up with something slick. It's all right. But no, I get it, Tiana. You're absolutely right to an extent. But that's the thing. This spice that you're talking about, this spice that you are talking about, Miss Tiana, what is spice? You know what spice is, Constantine? Spice is the fantasy that most women have in modern relationships. That's why the shit is getting weird. You think your grandmama has some spice? You think she had? Yeah, she had some spices in that damn kitchen. That's the spice she had. She was cooking up food for her man. She was cooking up food for her biddies. This Roman concept, romance, this is something that's European. But in the modern world, it's so weird because your girl think you got to give her flowers for her to feel appreciated, for you to show her that you love her. You got to buy her chocolate and candy. Man, fuck all of that. Bitch, I'm here. I got your back. You protected. These bills paid. All of this spice shit, this is the illusion that modern women are having in relationships. That's why most women are cutting out of marriages. 80% of women are just cutting out. But your grandma didn't cut out. No, she didn't cut out when she found out that Big Papa had a baby on the side. You know what she said? All right, I don't want none of my kids to know about these other babies. You keep those babies over there at LMA house. You continue to do what you're doing for this house. Just make sure no more babies come from over there at LMA house. Are we clear? We don't need no shame on this family. Papa said, you know what? Damn, I'll bullshit. I'll fuck it up. Shit, you right, baby. Let me go out here and get this money. I'll be back. Have my dinner ready. Boom. God damn it. Boom. This goddamn spice y'all talking about.
That don't exist no more. They happen here. These women, they exiting. You forgot they coming when they taking the bag. Now I told you about gorilla, but banana gorilla. You ain't put her in the clips. She's dangerous now. I know you still got her picture. She's out there leaving even, you know what I'm saying, stuck, you know, dude paid for it. I told you went through his phone and the screenshot, boom, boom. Long story short, she left out 85%. 85% of this man's bread is gone. Just imagine you getting your check, bro. Just imagine you getting your check and being that you had a chick. That's why I tell you about having women live with you and she don't have to have no job and all that. You paying the expenses and you married to her, that backfires on you, bro. Because the lawyer said, look, she didn't have, you know, you were paying for all of those expenses. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, you have to continue. So he's gonna have to pay 85% of her living costs. And so he, you know, because he fucked up and he told her don't work and all that. You know, and that's part of the nigga fault too, because he dumb as fuck. But I'm just saying how malicious, you know, these women to get. Because they know once you sign that paper, you doing that, and you telling her not to work. So she know behind her head once you fucked up, she got you, bro. And nobody's gonna marry Banana Gorilla. You know, nobody's gonna marry Banana Gorilla at 40 with that, you know, 98. You know, she, you know, just you see how she looked. She got nothing going on. So, but she caught her a sucker. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So he done. So all she got to do is not to get married to no other man, and she good. 85%. She could work at Mickey D's and live in. You know, she out here. She went from the ghettos of Lithonia to the motherfucker out here in Gwinnett. From Ben Hill to Gwinnett, nigga. She really from Ben Hill. See what I'm saying? But they get that shit from the women now. Those women you talk about doing all that, the women up underneath them is giving the women game. So she got that nigga, man. He done. So that's a nightmare, dog. 85% of my pay. I'm not doing no governmental marriages unless a woman's a millionaire. Flat out. And that way, if something happened to me, I benefit.
Right.
I'm not gonna let a woman, you know, force me into nothing. Well, if you making good money, you making excellent money, we can make it happen. That's how they think anyway with us. You're not about to break me down. I don't work too hard. I'm from the ghettos, so I don't work too hard to get to where I'm at. So if I'm going, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm gonna have to deal with women that make that kind of money. But if I'm gonna sign papers, you got to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars for me to do that, to put my life in jeopardy.
Yeah, let me just address Tiana before we get, because she keep coming with some good comments. She said a healthy vagina snapback as long as she.
That's not true.
Girl, you must not know, man. Some of these girls be in the gym forever, and that shit still be blown the fuck out, man.
You know what happened with that? Make a small comment on that. I mean, you got 10 women, right? I would say 3 out of those 10 women have that ability. 70% of those women don't. And once you know, it appears so until you start drilling, and once they bust, it's gonna go right back to fucking worldwide the womb. It will appear so until you start working that thing, and then it'll go back to its enormity. So it appears
testimony. Amen, brother Roy. Amen. What else Tiana says? She is giving me a laugh. Man. I don't know where y'all get that worn out, because I'm 40 years old and stuff still functioning better than woman have my age. Well, you know, some women are closed built. Some women, God he just blessed them with great vagina. And as long as they don't have one too many mandingos, God has put a certain type of grip in their life, on their womb.
Right.
It's the Nile River. It flows, you know. So some women have this. It's a lot of closed built women. We used to say that back in the day. She closed built. So I bet you she got some goody good, because she closed built. You know, so let's get into some more of these. Man, Why are modern people so weird? We talking about it tonight. This is probably the last episode of the year. We said we weren't gonna stay on long tonight because Constantine got a little cough going. But let's check out a couple more of these clips and we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Go ahead and hit that like button. I shouldn't have to tell you this shit. Hit the like button, share the video, tell your mama, tell your baby mama. They enjoy the show. They really enjoy the show because I be talking that real shit.
And to be quite honest with you, I don't care why you're masculine.
It don't even matter.
I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
No, I don't.
Because
But that's not
fair,
the
you're
point. But my
feminine.
point is this. My point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way, but I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
So what's a feminine woman? What's your definition?
A woman that basks in her femininity. She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of a home and take care of kids. She knows how to be accountable. She knows how to be reasonable. She knows how to be understanding when she's dealing with a man and knows which battles to choose when she's dealing with him.
All right. Let's talk about Masculinisha. Let's talk about her for a minute. We brought up Masculinisha earlier, but it's weird, dog. Like women are literally, they're so weird. Like a feminine looking woman that has an aggressive, like that shit is not, like, that shit is trash.
Yes.
And I don't even think they understand that it drops them so low, you know, in the eyes of a real man.
You can have now, there's a difference. Like, okay, we used to, this coming up in New York, you have women that were feminine, but basically, you know what I'm saying, still a female, but hard. So it wasn't like a Southern chick at the time that was just more, you know, completely feminine, but they were still women. So nowadays it's like, okay, it's a different type of hard. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because growing up, okay, you just had a woman the way she was based off the demographics. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying, that they don't take it to a whole nother level with that shit, with that hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Southern women never used to be like that. You more get that from up north.
I blame Nicki Minaj for a lot of that shit too. Because remember when she was coming out with like the little personality and she'd be like, and like, I don't know, that shit just weird to me, dog. Like women that are always like, football players, like, you know, their energy is like, you know, locker room type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like they I mean, it's gotten so bad. You could be somewhere random and a woman will actually walk up to a man. You know, let's just say it's a place of business. She works at that place of business, and let's just say, let's use an example like a safety vest or a helmet. Now you done walked around 10 dudes in the building. Ain't nobody said shit to you. And a woman will walk up to you out of nowhere and be like, hey, you know, you're supposed to have your vest on, and you're be like, bitch, what is your position around here? You need to get back to the janitorial services because you should not be walking up to a grown man trying to give instructions on anything. 10 men just walked past me. Ain't now one of them said nothing. But this is the example, like the gas station workers. Like, you know, we all run across them. You know, they mad at you because they at work.
Right. It's not my fault that you making fucking $10.25 at the gas station.
Right, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're a husband at home. And that's the problem most of the time, Constantine. There's no man at home. There's no protection there. So the woman is she's at a wolf-like state with her attitude because she got to attack everything because she doesn't have anything to protect her. I think women should start looking at that. like that masculine energy. Like, why am I masculine? Is it because I don't have a strong, powerful man around me to offset, what society is telling me how I should be, this strong, black, independent woman? Ain't no other race of men calling a woman strong. Asian men don't call it, Asian women don't call themselves strong. White women don't call themselves strong. Indian women don't call themselves strong. It's just black women, strong black women. Fuck y'all get that shit from? That shit is off the table. That shit is off the table. Like, for real. Like, that shit getting chumped.
Yeah.
2023, we promoting chumping all of that masculine Nicki Minaj energy. Because y'all hoes have lost y'all freaking minds. It's time for somebody to say something about this shit.
It kind of even started before Nicki, man. It started when we was in high school when Kim came out. That's when I noticed the change.
She was
I remember
sexy though. She was just like a sexy
but it was like, okay, the energy of like, yo, I don't need this nigga. Like, okay, she had a certain energy about her where it was like when niggas was like, that's why I want to deal with Southern women, because Kim had more of a masculine energy coming from a female, even though she was sexy as fuck.
But it wasn't a lot of female rappers that was doing that constant. You had the Queen Latifahs and
I would say you had different ones. I'm just saying she was
MC Lights.
What I'm saying, she was the prototype. See, Kim came after all that. Foxy and Kim came after all that. Then you had Trina. These girls were basically represented a masculine nature from a female, even though they were sexy. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. It's real sexy and curvy, but I'm coming with an aggressive style of rap. See what I'm saying?
I get it.
MC Light was more like fucking just lyrical. She wasn't, aggressive. She wasn't coming in like, nigga, I'm gonna beat you in the head if you don't give me my bread type shit. So it was like, that was like, Kim was on that type shit. Like, nigga, I'll pistol whip you, nigga. I ain't gonna, nigga. If you motherfucker ain't sucking on his pussy, I'll kick you in your mouth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trina was on that type shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, you ain't got no bread, nigga. You ain't getting no head. Like, they start the demands, start coming from,
the thing about that, Constantine, is like, I think women bought into the ideal of like a king, like a queen of rap type energy, more or less, like because again, the music was better back then. You must agree. The tones in the music were a lot more melodic. It wasn't like a lot of that fast beats per minute where it's like how dudes rap. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of change. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I'm just saying, I think more recently though, like with Planned Parenthood, where you got chicks rapping about deleting their babies and stuff like that, that's like talk where niggas in the street, you know what I mean, but they talking about their own babies, deleting their own babies. So this shit crazy. Let me read what Tiana said. Tiana said dudes have become the new women. Men gossip more, men do more feminine stuff, clothes, social media, antic, having become bitch ass.
Yeah.
Tiana, all you gotta do is go to Atlanta. That's where it's all developing at. The metro gay sexual, the movement is occurring rapidly. Like, I mean,
you gotta realize, I
don't disagree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if it's a rise in the female masculinity, it must be a decrease in the male masculinity, which is causing men to appear that they have a lot of testosterone, a lot of estrogen. So, I mean, I agree. I mean, dudes are very feminine. But again, that's a lot of what's coming up now. You know what I mean? Like, and you see it, you know what I mean? But what I will say is, as far as with the women's scenario, you got older women that should be past the point of what the younger females are doing, i.e. masculine nature, that are picking up on that shit. So that's weird. You don't have a lot of older dudes like me and Constantine there's, you know what I mean? Like, so, but you do see where it's a lot of women, older women, that are starting to become a lot more masculine. I think a lot of that, it goes into a lot of these women getting divorces, like middle age, you know, having to pay all of these bills on their own, you know, having to actually fend for themselves in the world, where previously you were in the house taking care of the kids, cooking, preparing the meals, being a woman, waiting for your husband to come home so you can get that good slap on the ass. You were more in your feminine nature at that point. Now more women are working.
Yeah, they have
more women. Yeah, they got to now, but it's bad out here, man. They say it's like, man, black women getting evicted like 90 going north out here, man. Shit bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need a napkin like a preacher around this motherfucker. Let's watch a clip. Let's get into some more of these clips. Let me take Tiana comment down. She got some good ones.
Books down there. Goddamn.
Please, Tiana.
Yeah, but see that now that's why I say I'm probably the only one who feel like this, but you know, on the male side we had Lil Wayne to Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm here, bro. Go ahead. Speak on it. I just got to get a napkin real quick.
Yeah, we had Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? He messed it up a lot. And that's what you may see in Duval. You may see those guys, they carry a thug nature, but they're really feminine. That's a lot of that's going on. There's no way you can be both. These guys are gay as hell and out here doing killings, man. So that's why I say, even when you get making money from that type of energy, if you're doing these kind of things and you're doing violent acts to people and all that, hey, you know, take what you take. You belong to be in a cage, bro, because, you know, that energy fucked up because now he's looked upon like for the past 10 years, but shit, the past 12 years has been all about, he has been like a symbol for that generation, these niggas in their 20s and shit, so.
I ain't even hear what you said, but yes, Pastor Khan is back. Pastor Love.
Let's talk about Thug, you know what I'm saying? Like how he, far as on the male end, he represented, you know, he went from Tupac to Young Thug. So that goes to show you the fall in masculinity big time from 1996 to 2020. He represents, you know, a gay male that's hard. You hard, but you gay and these type of things. So that's why we had this. So you got the dudes even under Young Thug. So he's like the father of that. So they coming in just,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Just weird as fuck, gay as hell, shooting niggas for anything. These niggas is fentanyl babies and shit with no fathers. And Young Thug is their father figure. So
yeah. Yeah. So they getting real feminine, y'all. The young men got their pants hanging to the bottom of their asses. Well, look at some more of these clips. Episode 29. Damn, we already up hour and 8 minutes. All right, 2 more clips, Constantine. I promise we're gone. Man, why are people so weird? Episode 29. Make sure you hit that like button. It's yours truly, Mr. T Love, T Love Talks Podcast. Every Thursday, we try to go on at 8:30. Sometimes we go a little bit before that, a little bit after that. I will be starting a new show. We got a new show we rolling out, so look forward to that. We're probably gonna do that on Wednesday. So, man, appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. We're gonna watch a couple more of these clips and we're gonna get out of here. Why are people so fucking weird? End of the year show, 2023 edition, coming into the new year. This is the end of the year, 2022. Goddamn.
Side chick killed by her sugar daddy because she called his wife.
To have a sugar daddy, a married man.
Brunson leaving home the morning of September 24th, texting her mom a smiley.
I wasn't even there 30 minutes and they called and told me her car was found.
Ooh, yo bitch, she's so bad, she's perfect. Just like her, she's working.
Really?
This is the story of Kenya Brunson, age 20, who was brutally murdered by her sugar daddy for contacting his wife. Her sugar daddy, Sultan Sharif, stabbed and slit her throat, then disposed her body before setting it on fire. This all happened because Sultan, her sugar daddy, wanted to be done with the relationship.
Yeah, so it got TikTok is like the new news now. They put news. Damn, boy, TikTok done took it to another level. They put news clips on TikTok. That's the new news, huh?
Now I feel bad for this young lady, man. She didn't know the rules of being a sugar baby, and this is a problem. You should really consider what you have to go through in order to be a sugar baby. Rule number 1: never call the wife. I feel bad for this young lady,
that
but
goes to show, like, how did you get to the point where she even has like access to your phones like that? That's what he even went wrong on himself. You know what I'm saying? By him allowing her to have that information. Why y'all even having conversations about that? Even if you were to ask, like, you're not even gonna have any. So these guys don't really think, you know what I'm saying, when they dealing with these women, when you have a wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with chicks I deal with, is like, you're not gonna even know certain information about me. You got to earn that.
Right, that bitch you got to know, like, and maybe that was part of his fault. Like, how your bitch don't know the rules, dog? She called your wife, player?
He don't know the rules. He's telling her she's got access to his phone. Like, you gonna kill her because you broke the rules, nigga.
Yeah, that was a sucker ass, simp ass move, I must say so myself. But golly, dog, people are weird, dog. Like she thought it was okay to call. I mean, both situations. She thought it was okay to call his wife. He thought it was okay to delete the girl. I don't want to use certain words on YouTube, Facebook. You know, they be watching. But
yeah, they hating Tone. They won't let her. I don't went live on here because mine ain't showing. So they hating, bro.
Yeah, situation, dog. All right. One more clip. We're gonna get out of here, y'all. It's been a fun show. We gotta spare the brother Constantine vocals because he gotta come back next weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I'm getting
it seemed like you getting better too.
Yeah, I'm using it. Yeah.
Mucinex. All right, what we got here? Let's watch this clip. Actually, and I got an OG to end the show where he's gonna give a informational clip of the day.
Also, I went on a date. What was that? I want to say either last Thursday or I think it was last Friday.
The egg roll.
Before I get into that video though, this young lady popped up on TikTok. She probably in my friends list because she only had like 2 likes on the video. But I thought this would be a good clip to show tonight. Why are people so fucking weird, man? Why are modern people so weird? I'm gonna go ahead and show this clip, especially dating. Shit, crazy.
Also, I went on a date. What was that? I want to say either last Thursday or I think it was last Friday. It didn't go well. I haven't spoken to the guy since, and that's because I haven't reached out, and I'm sure he hasn't reached out because I think we just agree in our head that, like, this ain't it. You know? There really was a lot to it. I've already told the story to, like, a couple different people at this point. I'm not going to go over it too much. But basically, we were supposed to go, we went to see the lights, and we had a dinner. Like, he had made a reservation for dinner afterwards. The fact that he even made a reservation, I thought was very, like, I don't think I've ever had that happen for me. So he gets points for making the reservation and even coming up with what we're going to do because I didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to say, oh, well, what do you want to do? Which, I mean, like, yeah, that would have been nice, but it's like, he just was like, this is what I planned. Is that okay with you? And I said, oh, that's great. I love that you made a reservation. That makes me so happy. So that was really, really good. But downsides was when we first started driving or whatever, he was swerving like he wasn't paying attention to the road. At one point, he's really I think it's a Corvette. He had a really fast car. So he's like, at one point he was speeding and it's like, what are you doing? I'm in the car. Like, Why would you think that would be okay to do that with me in the car? We went to go see the lights, or we were supposed to go see the lights in St. Augustine. But the St. Augustine lights, you either go on the trolley and like ride around, even though it was really cold. You ride around, or you get your ass out of the car and you walk. He basically didn't want to get out of the car because it was so cold, and he didn't even have on the proper clothes. Like, I had on like a full puffer coat because I was really that cold. He had on this little thin ass sweater. Of course you're freezing. Like, what? So he's freezing. He's really not trying to get out the car. He's like, "Do you want to get out the car?" And I'm like, "Whatever you want to do." Because honestly, whatever you want to do, really. And that kind of pissed me off because like, why the fuck we just, why would we just be sitting in the car? No. Also, what else? Hold on. Okay. And while I agree that it was a great idea that he reserved the place, if he would have asked me, like, we would have had a conversation about the type of food that I eat, I would have discussed with him that, like, none of the food on the list, on the menu that was at the restaurant is anything that I eat. I ended up trying burrito tacos for the first time, which they were really pretty good, honestly. But it was like braised beef, I think is what it is. I've never had that before. And beef is pretty much the only meat that I eat. But it was a Mexican restaurant, so it had like they had like fish and stuff. And they had like a bunch of other like options of stuff that I really just don't eat. And so it was kind of just like I can find something anywhere. I wasn't gonna complain, but at the same time in my head, I'm like, we could have got a better option if we would have just had more conversation beforehand. Oh, and him being so cold this entire day is really what kind of kept throwing me off, because we were in his car, and I don't know why he didn't turn the heater on at first, but he just kept kind of like blowing his hands like trying to warm up his hands, and it's like, bro, just turn the heater on. And at first I thought it was like, oh, maybe you don't have a heater, but he did have the heater. He turned the heater on for like 5 seconds and then turned it off. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Why people so damn weird, especially with dating?
Yeah.
Why people so weird with dating? Like, let's just kind of go over what this young lady mentioned, right? Dude scooped up Corvette. Bitch, you ain't never been in a Corvette before, bitch. Yeah. My dog went ahead and set up the reservations at the restaurant. Took your ass to the light show. Bitch, you ain't never, ever. Bitch, you ain't never had reservations. Bitch, you just been in shit. What else? Took you to the light show. It got a little cool. The man didn't want to get out of the car. He's in a $100,000 car. Why not just sit in the car and watch the light show? Little dumb little motherfucker. All right, I don't know who this girl is. She might be related to me. I don't give a damn. Little potato face looking at that little motherfucker. Listen, the expectations of some of these women is unreasonable. This shit is weird, dog. That shit don't fly. The shit is weird. And this is one thing that women need to understand about men. Bitch, you stay in the project. I took a chance on you, bitch. You had a cute little straight potato face. Bitch, I could tell you ain't got no hair. You got the hoodie on. You took the lace front out. It's clear. Shit.
Right.
Bitch, you stay in the project, bitch. You used to be appreciative that I came through this motherfucker, scooped your ass up in the vet, took you down to St. Augustine, took your little dust ass down to St. Augustine. See, this is what y'all don't understand. Any man that has something going for himself, if he asks you out on a date, now women, listen to this good. Any real man that asks you out, he take you on a date. Bitch, you see your life is in shambles. Sometimes we have pity on, cute potato faces whose life is in shambles because we think in our mind as men, you know what? I might be able to raise her up. She in the projects, for God's sake. This bitch ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? She got a little call center job. Shit ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to come through there. I'm going to show you some love. I'm going to do some shit with you ain't never did before. Bitch, I'm going to drive my car fast because I pay a lot of money for it. But you safe. Bitch, you safe. Now, when that nigga came to pick you up in that old-ass Dodge Charger with the rebuilt motor in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You was happy. You was fine. You had a good time. He took you to the trap. Y'all smoked the blunt together. He took you back to his place and bust you down. But you're not going to call this man back. You know you ain't got no options like that. You know that's an opportunity of a lifetime for you. People are weird. Dating is weird. Yeah, some weird dudes out there. Right now we're speaking on the weird women because they are exposing themselves on social media like crazy.
And these are our younger women. These are our younger women doing this. So what's the future going to hold for the black population?
Over with. This shit is over with.
You got women that can't see the value of what you're dealing with. You'll never get that opportunity again in your life. So you like, what did he really do wrong? Like you're just pointing out stuff that is irrelevant to what you got in front of you, bitch. Like stupid. That's what's wrong with these young girls, man. That all like, yeah, that's why people have their perceptions about us or whatever. Because look at our youth, man. Like you can talk good English, but you don't act like how you talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck going on. You'll never get that again.
That was it. That was your last chance. God put a prince in your life. Bitch, you blew it. You never gonna meet another dude with a Corvette. It's very rare. If he driving a Corvette, bitch, the bag is secure.
But he's definitely a simp because he did those things and he went on and went overboard. And like you say,
I'm not gonna call the man a simp, Constantine, because sometimes when you got it, you just got it. Now you heard what she said. He didn't call her back, but it wasn't his job to call her back. Bitch, you didn't pick me up in your Corvette, make reservations, pay for the reservations, and have an idea to take me to the light show. Bitch, that shit ain't happen like that. It's the other way around.
Sometimes we give the benefit of the doubt, but
yeah, you'll give her.
Sometimes
you see her in her low state working at KFC. Shout out to all the KFC workers. You see her in there, ass fat. You say, you know what? She working KFC. You know what? I'm not able to, cute little potato. You know what I'm saying? Might be able to work with
it. Probably was like you probably met her like she like a cashier at Walgreens or some shit like that.
I'll give her that.
Yeah, she a cashier at Walgreens and she also handles the photos. Also shows you.
Hey, shit, bitch. I'm riding the Corvette, bitch. You ain't doing this shit.
Right, so
sometimes
guys could think this is like the earlier 2000s or the 90s. Automatically something's, in our era, you got something like that. Before you even get to the show, you get domed off. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with me. Not even have no Corvette. So if you have you take a female out, she's gonna be so happy that you actually took on a date and you're doing things without her putting the effort in. Man, she gonna dome you off at the light show. You know what I'm saying? She gonna before you and when you get there, then you're gonna be like, shit, let's get a room. So that's not happening in this era. These guys, we saw the glory ages. To get what we got, niggas paying $500 of stacks to get the pleasure we got off of just being us. Niggas is cash apping and doing all sorts of shit. We didn't have to do that.
Oh, we did a show on the Cash App. Let's give Cash App. Yeah, y'all go to the YouTube page. Tiana, make sure you go over to the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You've been interacting with us all night. We appreciate that. Man, it's been a fun show, man. But we had to snap at the end of the year, man, because people is weird. So we had to drop the science tonight, man. Constantine, another amazing show. And Tiana said, yeah, he did a proper date. Yeah, I mean, like Constantine said, sometimes you take a chance on a dirtbag. And then this is the thanks you get. She don't call you back. Because for some reason, she has a masculine ego. See how that all ties back into how motherfucking how weird people are? I'm just saying. Tiana laughing at us. Hey, man, we about to get out of here, man. You got any final thoughts for the show tonight, Constantine? It's a good show, man.
Great show, man.
Absolutely great show. Absolutely.
People got to get it together going into next year. We ending the flood of cakes and all that, so.
Ending the flood of cakes.
Death of the flood of cakes 2023.
2023, y'all watch out for weird ass people. It is weird ass people everywhere you go. Make sure you watch out for those folks. It's gonna be extremely hard because they are everywhere. I mean everywhere. Your cousin weird. Your mama, she kind of weird. Your dad weird. Your sister weird. Your aunt, your uncle. It's weird people everywhere. You work with weird people. Watch out for them motherfuckers this year, y'all. Hey, me and Constantine, we about to get up out this thing. Y'all know we got a theme music. Y'all a little pussy ass freestyle at the end of the show. Where the beat at? Bring the beat in, nigga. Bring it in. Where is it? Bring it the beat. Bring it in. Right there. T-Love Talks, episode 29. Y'all hit that like button on the replay. Go to the YouTube page. Subscribe to the YouTube page.
We having to go live now. We're gonna talk about that. Let's end the show.
All right, we're about this motherfucker. Y'all be good, man. Do the little things that you should. Yeah, T-Love Talk. Get y'all ass the beat. Get them on. Get y'all up out of there. Listen to the beat. Jawad on the. Oh yeah, go Jaguars. Go Jaguars. Yeah.
Look at Daddy.
He's not my dad.
Really, Ava?
He's not